I'm surrounded by idiots.
So this is the review of Malignant. So going into this is a HBO Max and theatrical release, day and date release. And going in, I really thought this was going to be dope. I mean, I like James Wan, I like all his other movies, but man, this movie struggled in a lot of different ways. It struggled in what it wanted to be, and it also struggled in what kind of aesthetic it wanted to go with. If you watched this movie and you were struggling to figure out what time period this movie was taking place in because there were so many things going on with the aesthetic choices, you're not alone, man. Let's get into this one. All right, so Malignant is the story of Maddie, who is in an abusive relationship with her husband. And because of this abusive relationship, she is just really depressed, really down on herself. And, you know, she's really afraid of her abusive husband, who will go upside her head at a moment's notice. In fact, he does so in the first few minutes of the movie. Outside of that, I mean, the movie has a bunch of twists and turns. The acting is not particularly good. I mean, whether you're talking about Maddie or Maddie's sister or the detective dude or fake Wanda Sykes detective, it's just not like awesome. But I mean, it's watchable. It's a lot of little known talent here, but then again, there's a lot of little talent going on because, like I said, the acting is not there. Now, the scares and the effects, some of them hit, some of them land, most of them don't. But they were fun to watch. The slashes and some of the fights, though, they are interesting in concept. In practice, they're not believable, but then again, neither is the plot of this movie. It's just, once it gets down to it, it's not a bad idea, but it's not executed well. The believability is not really there. They tried, but oh boy. No. There's a reason why this went to HBO Max. Let's just put it like that. And for the people that are always, you know, really poo-pooing the idea of day-and-date releases with streaming and theatrical, this is the reason why. Because some of these movies just are not good enough. I mean, if I went to a movie theater and I saw this, I would have been pissed. If I would have dropped down that much money to go and see this, oh no. And based on the trailers, they're very limited in what they show. So once you get down to it, once you really get into the mystery of what's going on, it's bad. Like I said, the special effects were good though. The visual effects were really good. Music was really good. It's just the script and the acting were definitely less than. The kills, they were fun to watch, but the execution of them, once you find out what's really going on, it becomes completely unbelievable. The plot is all over the place, like really all over the place. There are a few jokes, but they don't really land because of the tone that the movie is going for. Basically, this movie is trying to be a bunch of different things. It's trying to be a monster movie. It's trying to be like a Paranormal Activity almost. It's also trying to be a noir mystery, and because it's going in that many different directions, it doesn't really land on any of them. And the characters, you don't really get invested in them. And I think that's really the hardest part. With a movie like this, you need to be invested, at least in the main character of Maddie, and it just doesn't happen. Is the movie watchable? Sure. Would I recommend it to anybody else? Probably not. Honestly, you could really just mark this in the category of skip or forget. If I had to give it a number, I'd say it's a Probably I'd say about a 4 out of 10. It's just not that good. But hey, you let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Peace.